To get premium trading and investing tips, support on Patreon. How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another Trading 101 video. Today we're going to be talking about FUT promos. Now, in Ultimate Team, the promos are really important because they always affect the market in some way. Some specific cards get down in value, some specific cards go up in value. Now, mostly the cards in demand, people who play the weekend league with them, for example, Neymar, Ronaldo, those specific cards can get affected by the promos. The most prone ones to get affected by the promos are the mid-tier cards, in my opinion, those varying up to 1 million coins of value. Specifically, the cards that aren't that rare on the market, a lot of people play with them. Even the special cards, the informs, whatever it is, during a promo when there are a lot of packs open and a lot of players can basically shift to other specific players that are currently supplied during the promos, those cards get affected the most. Now, the cards that usually rise are the SBC fodder cards. Why? Because the SBCs are usually released during promos, and when there are SBCs released, we can see all of these cards needed for the SBC requirement for the squad building challenges go up in value because they're needed there. People buy them, they discard them, they push them up. Even though there's supply, there's usually a lot of the demand for these specific SBCs, especially if they're good, especially if they're low value in comparison to the reward that you're getting. So FUT promos are a really tricky thing. Now, how to know when a FUT promo is out and how to know if that FUT promo is going to affect something? I really don't have an easy answer for you. This is just something you'll need to be aware of while you go throughout the market, while you follow different channels, maybe on Twitter when someone tweets out a leak or something that they know that a promo is coming. There are specific promos throughout the year that we know they're gonna go out at that specific time. Now, my advice would be to subscribe to this channel because whenever there's gonna be a promo, I'm gonna release a video. Of course, I'm gonna try and prepare you guys in advance of that. If you're on my Patreon, you're gonna know how to act even before I release any of the videos. But honestly, like, there isn't an easy way in 10 or 15 minutes that I can explain to you guys how to be aware of these promos. You just need to follow the market, see the patterns from past years. You need to follow the investing and trading throughout the whole year, maybe 2 years or 3 years. You have to have more market experience to basically know even how to act during different promos and what could be potentially provided by EA. It is really important to always predict what EA is going to do, even though we don't know that. But sometimes when there's a promo, there's the hype of the promo, and that's when the market goes down, that's when the values of specific cards go lower, and you can basically buy those cards for cheaper before the promo starts. Usually it happens when YouTubers, trading channels, they start hyping it up to their audience that there's going to be a promo, sell your cards or anything like that. I never go out and say that publicly, because if I told you guys sell your cards and sell your teams at this specific time, you're probably, like, there's going to probably have an effect in the domino effect with all other traders that are saying that. But if I don't see other traders and investors telling you guys sell your cards, I'm usually going to be the first one to say it, because it's the specific moment that you need to catch up before the very low point. Now, I also never tell you guys to sell your team or cards right before the event. This is the most catastrophic thing to do. If you're selling it, sell it at least 1 week before the event, before we're expecting a FUT promo or something like that. Specific cards that were already supplied, special or non-special, that are still supplied, the ones that are not supplied anymore but were supplied, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks before the event starts. I do always recommend to sell them a week before the FUT promo starts. So 2 weeks before the actual promo starts, because a week before everybody and right before the freaking event, everybody will be starting to sell their cards. The market will already be low. Now, we usually don't know if the promo will bring the value of the market low, because it's usually all dictated by EA. It depends what they do. If they bring out a really good promo, the market will just shrink and it will go down in value a lot. But if there's not a really good promo, the people aren't excited anymore, they want the old players that are still in the game, the market will go actually up, and it was just the hype of the promo that is provided by the trading community, by YouTubers and all of that, that made the value of those cards go down. Now, what we usually tend to do at that specific time is we sell our cards 2 weeks before the promo is expected. We basically at that low point rebuy some of the cards that we need, maybe for our teams, maybe for something else, I don't know, like whatever. And if they go lower, we actually don't care, because we didn't invest a big portion of our coins in that specific segment of the players. That's just a segment of the players that we know it's gonna go lower. Maybe we sold our teams, we're gonna rebuy them there, and they go lower. And even if they go a bit lower, you know, we didn't lose that many coins in the process, because they were already getting low. And if they go back up, we just kind of managed our coins to get at a middle value. But investment-wise, what we usually do is we stay liquid until the event is out. Because even if the market doesn't drop, then this is calling it, playing it safe. If the market doesn't go low, then there's always gonna be cards during the promo supplied that we can invest, that we can profit from, that we can look at, and we can sell in a week's time. Usually what happens is the special cards, let's say a team of the group stage event, let's say the team of the year, whatever like event you're looking at as the FUT promo, you can exploit the specific cards that get supplied at the very time of the supply. You try and locate the low point of these cards, and you try and sell those cards, getting out of packs. While they go out of packs, there's more demand, they go up, and you sell them for profit. So it doesn't matter what we try to do on our Patreon, is we try and gamble it as least as possible. We try and look at from a risk perspective. The less riskier investments we go into, the more we invest our coins in them, the more potential returns that we get on those, the more coins we make throughout the whole year. So this is a slow, long-term planning, slow buy and trade and investment method. If you guys want quick returns, of course, gamble it, go for it, wait for the promo. If something goes really low, of course, we're gonna go and buy those specific cards that get panic sold during the promo. But if they don't go low, we're just gonna focus on other players. This is the less risky investment method that you can make during FIFA, and I advise you guys to do that as well. I advise you to wait for the promo. Whatever happens, you have to be liquid for almost every promo that's coming up. EA usually left like a week of promo free this year before every, like in between every promo, so you always have time to plan, always have time to sell your cards, to buy them at those specific moments when you want to buy them and when you want to profit. And if a promo makes the market go really low, you jump in, you buy, because you know you're gonna profit from that. And specifically, if you locate panic selling, as I was already talking in my previous videos, if you haven't watched it, go and watch my video on panic selling and like the market terms. I do think that's the best time to jump in on specific cards. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was informative. I know I didn't go that much into specifics because the FUT promos are a really tricky thing to explain. Like, if you have any specific questions, don't hesitate. Just drop them down in the comments. I'll be there. I'll respond to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.